class, I will explain you more details about singular and plural. Plural is basically more than one. When you want to say singular, we are normally talking about something just one. So if you want to say something more than one, and then you have to use plural. So now there are a couple of rules when you convert into plural. So let's discuss them in detail. So in here, in this first example, I have taken a single flower here at the left side of the image. I have just one flower. It is a singular situation. So I can say a flower. When you have more than one flower in a pot, you can say either 4 flowers or else you can also say some flowers. So now let's discuss this in more detail. First of all, let's discuss the theory here. The plural of a noun usually ends with the letter S. When you want to convert a singular noun into a plural noun, you can see the noun normally ends with letter S. Here in this first example, a flower, some flowers. Instead of telling number of flowers, now someone can say like, I have 8 flowers with me. There are 9 flowers. There are 12 flowers in the flower bouquet. So you can, instead of saying exactly same number of flowers that is available, we can also mention as some flowers. Now here the second example, a train, that means just one train is there. And when it comes to more than one, in this situation, 2 trains. Now you can see here the noun train ends with the letter S, trains. So the train singular noun has now become a plural noun when it is ending with letter S. So now let's see the next example. 1 week, just a single week. And then we can say, when you want to say more than 1 week, you can say a few weeks. A few weeks. Still the noun ends with letter S here. But when you use the word few, normally we use with letter a few weeks. We cannot say a weeks, we have to say a few weeks. That means couple of weeks, more than 1 weeks. A nice place. When you go somewhere, you can say there is a nice place. It was a nice place. So you can basically say a nice place. Place is the noun here. So now when you change the noun, when you change this singular noun into plural, you have to add S. Some nice places. We went for a picnic and we saw some nice places there. Last example here, this student. Now, when you have one student, when you are talking about one particular student, you can say this student. When you want to say that in plural, both the words are changing here. Basically, this change to these, noun student change to students. Just basically adding the letter S. We cannot say these students, you have to say these students. This is the difference here. This is one rule. When you want to change a singular noun into plural, you have to add letter S at the end of the noun. Now, there are some other rules also that is applicable when you want to change a singular noun into plural. So now let's take these examples here. There are a couple of rules that you have to remember. I think you better note down these things. When you see a noun that ends with letter S, you have to add both the letters ES when you want to convert it into a plural noun. So now in this example, this noun, bus is a noun. This noun ends with letter S. So when you want to convert this noun into plural, you have to add both the letters ES, buses. A bus, few buses. Again, if a noun ends with these 2 letters SH, you have to add ES when you want to convert it into plural. Example, dish. In this example, the last 2 letters are ending with SH. Therefore, when you want to convert this into plural, it has to be dishes. Another rule here, CH. If a noun ends with these 2 letters CH, when you want to convert it also into a plural noun, then you have to add these two letters es. Church, church. If the singular noun ends with letter x, that in that situation also you have to add these two letters es when you convert it into plural. Box, boxes. When you see these two examples, you can see here the last letter is O. In these two examples, potato, potatoes, tomato, tomatoes. So you have basically added es at the end of the noun. So this is how you would convert a singular noun into plural. So the last rule here, when the noun ends with letter Y, what you have to do is you have to remove this letter Y, and instead of this letter Y, you have to add these three letters, IES. Let's take an example, baby. So when you want to convert this into plural, baby, so you have basically removed this letter Y and added IES. Baby, babies. Party, parties. Dictionary, dictionaries. So you have removed the letter Y and have been added IES. Dictionaries. I have few dictionaries. When the word ends with AY, EY, or OY, you basically just add only S. We keep the Y as it is and also add S. So you have to remember this one, A, E, O. So before the letter Y, these three letters have to be there. Day, days. Monkey, monkeys. Boy, boys. This is a little bit different to what I have told earlier. Like I previously said, if the noun ends with letter Y, you have to remove the letter Y and add IES. But in those kind of situations, just be careful. If the previous letter is either A, E, O, you cannot follow that rule. So you just have to only add letter S. So now there is another rule here. If a noun ends with either F or FE, what you have to do is just remove the letter F and then add VES. Same applies to FE also. You have to remove both the FE and then add VES. So now there are three examples I have explained here. Shells. In this situation, the last letter is F. So the plural noun will be shells. So letter F has been removed, have been added these three letters. Knife. Last two letters are FE. So now you have removed FE, both the letters FE, and converted this into a plural as KNIVES, knives. So wife, wives. So basically, if a noun ends with letter F or FE, what you have to do is remove either letter F or both the letters FE and then add VES. I think this is clear for you. Now there is another special rule that I have to mention here. These are considered as plural in English. So glasses, you can say always this is saying glasses. We cannot say glass. This is always considered as a plural noun in English. Scissors, you cannot say scissor. Scissors, always plural. Trousers, jeans. You have to remember these things actually. These are in English, these are considered as plural. So now there are some more examples I have taken here. Shorts. You cannot say short. You have to say shorts, tights, pajamas. So now I will give you a couple of examples. How do you use these things in English? Do you wear glasses? You cannot say do you wear glass. You have to say do you wear glasses because glasses are always considered as a plural noun in English. Where are the scissors? You cannot say where are the scissors. You have to say where are the scissors. Scissors are considered as plural. That's why here the word are. Here the word is there as are. A pair of scissors. A pair of scissors. You can say a pair because it's going to be just one pair, but still noun is always plural. Scissors. A pair of trousers. You can say a pair. That's going to be just one pair, mentioning as a plural noun, trousers. And let's discuss more. A pair of pajamas. You can say a pair of pajamas. You cannot say pyjama, a pair of pyjamas. I need a pair of shorts. Now, when you go to the shop, you can ask, I need a pair of shorts. You cannot say a pair of shorts. You have to say a pair of shorts. I need some new jeans. But still, the noun is with the letter S in plural form. You cannot say a new jeans. A new jeans. You cannot say like this. A pair. You can say a pair of jeans, but you cannot say a new jeans. This is wrong. Some other plurals do not end with letter S. Now, when you want to convert a singular noun into plural, we cannot always use this rule just by adding a letter S at the end of the noun. There are situations that when a noun is changing to a plural, the complete name, sometimes some spellings are changing, sometimes the word is completely changing into another one. Sometimes it doesn't change. So now let's look at these examples. A man. When you see this word man, it is converted to plural with men. You have to say men. So just simply this letter A has been changed to the letter E here. You can say a man, but you cannot say a men. You have to say these men. These men. 1 foot, 2 feet. So now here you can see the two letters in the middle here. The two letters O, double O has been changed to double E. Foot, feet. That sheep, those sheep. Here actually you can identify here this as a plural just because of this word here, which is in front of the sheep, those. When you want to say something in plural, you have to say those. Otherwise you can say these. That, those kind of words normally we are using along with the singular nouns. Now in this example, as I have mentioned before, this word hasn't been changed. A woman, some women. So now, when you convert this singular noun into plural, this letter A has been changed into letter E. Woman, women. A tooth, all my teeth, all my teeth. A fish, a lot of fish. Now, you can see here this word hasn't been changed. So, how do you determine whether this is a plural? A lot of fish. A child, many children. So now you can see here this word has been changed completely. Many. Many means more than one. Many children. A mouse, some mice. So now these kind of words also there in English. So basically, when you want to convert it into plural, there are some rules that you have to remember. So this is another rule. So now I can give you one more example here. A person. When you want to talk about a person, some single person, so you can say a person. If there are more than one person, you have to say two people or some people. Otherwise, you can also say a lot of people. You cannot say persons. If someone say persons is wrong. You have to say two people. So the basically singular noun person change it to be people when it is being said in plural. Kamal is a nice person. You can say when you talk about one single person here in this example, Kamal is a nice person. And if you want to say that in plural, they are nice people. People. Now I have taken this word here, people. You cannot say nice persons. Okay. People is plural. Now I have told you people is always considered as plural. A lot of people speak English in Sri Lanka. Now you can say a lot of people, more than one person, speak English in Sri Lanka. Other thing is police. Now when you take this word police, it always used as a plural noun. Police. The police want to talk to people who saw the accident. Police is always considering as a plural noun. I have taken a couple of exercises here for you to practice based on those rules that I have explained you. Now I will give you some time for you to note down these and convert them into plural nouns. First example, flower. The second example, bought. The third example is woman. Fourth example here is city. Fifth example is umbrella. Sixth example is address. Then sandwich. Eighth one, holiday. Then knife. And the 10th exercise is family. So now you can take some time and convert these, and then you can check your answers are with the correct. Now these are the answers. Knowing about singular and plural noun is really important in the PTE exam also. There are situations that you have to be aware whether that noun is a singular or plural. This is really important, especially for the reading section when you want to do the reading blanks. So just try to remember these rules and keep practicing. You can support me by subscribing to my channel, and also don't forget to share with your friends. Until we meet from the next video, have a nice day.